on tour. Now, who will bring home some hardware? We'll find out the answer to that only here in the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
Not giving it in. Who else to send us the match for? Change here. Cut. Foul. Ready to play. Oh, ready to entertain.
It is a winner-take-all Sunday. As mentioned, some hardware will be given out on this great day for volleyball. And we are back here at the MOA Arena as we take a look at Creamline Cool Smashers getting ready to go up against Cignal HD Spikers. We are going to be seeing these two teams battle it out for the bronze medal in the last day of competition for our on-tour series. Who is it going to be? These teams have a storied past, a very, very rich history, but Cignal has had a really good preseason. Let's see if Creamline will be able to get them back. And of course, after that, the big game for the finals with Cherry Tigo going up against PLDT for the gold medal here in our preseason tournament. It has been a whirlwind tournament indeed, as Lexi mentioned. We had so many places. Of course, I'm also with my partner, Ayala Straniero, who did actually see all of you when you went around the country.
Yeah, very interesting preseason. Yeah. I'm sure it has been a long journey for all the teams. I'm sure both of the teams and the two other teams later in the finals would just want to end it with a win.
Yeah, it was such a thrill, Lexi, of course, being able to play in front of our audiences all over the country. Sabi ko nga, kakaiba itong ating preseason. Preseason, you think parang is the pressure off because it's a preseason?
No,
never felt
Definitely not.
Never felt that. Well, let's take a look at what happened. Let's go back to the semifinals and how we got to this point.
Oh, well, for the semifinals, 4 teams battled it out in another knockout matchup. PLDT survived Creamline in 5 sets, a nerve-wracking match. But for Cherry Tigo, they outlasted Cignal for the second time in the on-tour to secure a final slot. So we have Creamline and Cignal for the battle for bronze. Not a familiar territory for Creamline, but they know how to end strong for Cignal. They will really hold on to that 3-set win against Creamline in the preliminaries. But for the finals, a very interesting one because PLDT getting through the semis hump. It is their first finals appearance. Meanwhile, Cherry Tigo unexpectedly found themselves in the finals again after 4 years.
Definitely, this is a history making for PLDT. So mamaya yan, huwag kayong bibitaw. It's going to be a lot of action on Sunday today here at the MOA back-to-back games. And let's talk more about this face-off that we are going to be seeing now. You know, history has been smiling on, actually not on Creamline the past days, but Cignal, because they have not beaten this team, Creamline, a very much celebrated team. You know, they've won the most championships, but Cignal since 2022 did not beat this team, and they're trying to do it twice today.
Exactly, but for Creamline, you have the triple threat for them. Despite their scoring prowess, we're talking about Eliza Valdez, Michelle Gumabao, and Gemma Galanza. It wasn't enough to win against PLDT. I mean, for Eliza Valdez, 18 points, but she has been averaging 14.1 points per match. And on top of that, providing stability in their passing. Michelle Gumabao has been their most consistent scorer, double digits in all their matches. And of course, Gemma Galanza, 23 big points coming up big in the crucial stretches for PLDT. So with these 3 explosive and smart attackers, Cignal's defense has to be very solid today.
Yeah, 23 points of Gemma Galanza. Tapos partido ba yan? Kasi hindi pa naman completely healed yung kanyang mga injuries from the All-Filipino. But she has come up big. And of course, we know what happens to Creamline when there is a medal at stake. So that is something that Cignal really has to remember. And Lexi, you've been able to talk to these the girls and also the coaches leading up to this game. So all that pressure because sabi mo nga, Ayel, this is unfamiliar territory for Creamline.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Chiki and Ayel, if there's anything about Creamline, they've been through so many ups and downs as a team. And I think their game against PLDT last week, it just so proved that, you know, they have each other's backs. Solid talaga yung teamwork nila, how much they trust each other. And that's what Coach Sherwin actually emphasized to me today, that today is all about looking at the brighter side of things. Today is about proving that they can protect their streak of always finishing on the PVL podium. And hopefully today we'll see more from the three pillars, as you mentioned. There's Eliza, there's MG. Eliza in her healthiest, hopefully.
Yes.
I'll do more cuentos about it later.
Yes, we
But
want to hear that later on.
yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you know, you did mention Eliza Valdez saying that she is not been 100% for a long time. And if there's anything good about not seeing thoughts in action, and also Bernadette Pons, it's really the ability of Eliza to show how she is just as instrumental on the court as she has been off the court, because she has always been the symbolic leader naman. So that's something that I'm sure all of the CCS fans are really happy to see. Okay, doon naman tayo sa kabila. Ito naman, this is really, I think, a surprise, I would say, for many. We're looking at Erica Santos, who has always been a bankable player, but I will be the first to say I did not think she would be leading her team to this point where she is playing for bronze, and bagong pasok lang siya sa Cignal. Ayel.
Exactly. I mean, if it was an up and down preliminaries for Creamline, for Cignal, they were almost spotless in the preliminary, but they lost to Cherry Tigo the same way how they lost in the semifinals. The reason why they are here for the battle for bronze. But for Erica Santos, she has exceeded expectations. Number 1 in scoring, number 1 in spiking to finish the preliminaries. And despite being new to Cignal, she found her footing right away. And Ishi lalong isip, the only double-digit scorer against Cherry Tigo, has been the main option also for Jel Cayuna. So this too will be expected to score majority of the points for Cignal today against Creamline.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to be mentioning their names a lot all day, Ayel. And Lexi, you were able to chat also with Coach Shaq. Siguro ang sarap for them coming into this matchup, knowing that they beat the mighty Creamline Cool Smashers in straight sets the first time they met.
Yes, absolutely. But you know what? With these players, kasi with these teams, sometimes they forget about the past games, actually. They just focus on the now. And today, for the Cignal HD Spikers, they have redemption in their minds. And that is because, you know, they wanna... All along, they've had this almost feeling. They're always finishing bronze. They're always like this. And they're tired of it, honestly. But, you know, it's sometimes ganun talaga, especially when you're playing in the pro leagues. And, of course, almost is never enough, especially for the athletes themselves. And, you know, Coach Shaq told me that today, hopefully, that they focus on, you know, that the game against Creamline before, it's not a fluke, but they're here to prove that it's a statement that they can do it again.
Yeah, of course. They have to remember something happens to Creamline when they get to the finals or to the medal-winning rounds, the last game of the season. So I'm sure pinaghandaan nila.
Absolutely. And I'm sure our watchers as well, our viewers, pinaghandaan talaga nila itong game na to. They've been looking forward. They've sumusubaybay sila all throughout this PVL on tour. And that is why we have a Filipinas Live poll question for you for the day. And that is, which team will power in more attacks in the battle for bronze? Now, there's so many options for you to choose from, so many players, but it's just between the CCS and the CHD. Is it the Creamline Cool Smashers or the Cignal HD Spikers? You can join in the conversation down the stream below, or you can also use the hashtags #PVL on tour and #PVL 2025.
All right, thanks so much, Lexi. We look forward to hearing from all of you watching us on Filipinas Live. Of course, we welcome our viewers also on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and of course, RPTV. And we will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about a couple more players that we want you to be watching out for today. Stay right there.
Volleyball fans, welcome inside the SM Mall of Asia Arena. This is the final day of the 2025 PVL on Tour. We're about to witness match number 41 of the tournament, the battle for the bronze between the Creamline Cool Smashers and their opponents, the Cignal HD Spikers. And now introducing the two national referees officiating this match. Our first referee is Fernando Velarde. Second referee is Bobby Celso. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Outside spiker number 2, team captain Eliza Valdez. Center number 1, Kyle Negrito. Middle blocker number 5, Sheena Toring. Another middle blocker number 6, Pengs Panaga. Opposite hitter number 7, Michelle Gumabao. And outside spiker number 23, Gemma Galanza. Starting libero number 11, Kyla Atienza. Head coach for Creamline is Sherwin Meneses. And now the starters for the Cignal HD Spikers. Setter number 22, team captain Chel Cayuna. Middle blocker number 2, Rose Toria Aquino. Outside spiker number 4, Tin Tiamzon. Another outside hitter number 6, Ishi Lalong Isip. Opposite hitter number 8, Erica Santos. And middle blocker number 11, Jackie Acuna. Starting libero number 24, Buding Doremtes. Head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Kings in Amusement Sport. It is the battle for the bronze between Creamline and Cignal. This is the PVL.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Creamline Cool Smashers. It's Toreen starting this time in place of Gamit, who was a starter when these two teams first met. So a little bit of an adjustment here for Coach Sherwin. Over on the Cignal HD side, the usual suspects, the usual first unit of Cignal. Di sila nagpalit pa masyado going up against Creamline. This is a team that beat Creamline in straight sets in that first meeting back in July. Pero marami nang nangyari
Marami
since
na
then.
nangyari. I mean, these are the top 2 teams for Pool B. They went straight to the quarterfinals. They swept their opponents in the quarterfinals. Form fresh for Creamline, Akari for Cignal, but both teams losing in the semifinals.
And you mentioned they're coming from the same pool. So Pool B, seeing 3 teams making it to the Final Four as we take a look at Creamline scoring the first point here. So ang naligaw lang doon is PLDT, the only undefeated team actually in the preseason tournament. And they are the lone team coming from Pool A, making it into the Final Four. These teams we will see, by the way, in the Invitationals. So that's 2 points in a row. What a start here for Creamline. Agad-agad ang service ace, and we have come to expect that from Kyle Negrito.
Oh, that's right.
On top of the standings here as one of the best servers. She is currently in the number 4 best server in the league.
You know she's going to be very aggressive from the service line. Great pass.
And right away, combination attack for Cignal's first point.
Passing will be a strength here for the Cignal HD Spikers. You want to be able to deliver that good pass to Jel Cayuna because you know she has been making the right decisions for Cignal.
And we're looking at the birthday girl, Jel Cayuna.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Let's see if it's going to be a good birthday for her. She has been spectacular in this season. And so has Mitch Gumaba, who we talked about at the top of the coverage. She has been consistently putting out double digits.
Yep. So you know she will be that heavy-handed hitter here for the Cool Smashers. You have to be stable both on the net and the floor if it's Michelle Gumabao attacking.
23 points from Jama Galanza in that last game she played against PLDT. It's a broken play. Valdez getting ready, and she's blocked. Another chance here for Creamline. Gumabo on the right side. Picked up by Duremdes. Oh, and a rally early in this first set. Again, Valdez. Bantay na bantay. And really good execution here. Kyle Negrito just keeping her focus.
Oh, yeah. And you know that opposite setting is working for them, making the blockers of Cignal work. Liza Valdez, next reverse set to Gumabao. Only one blocker.
Yeah.
Easier outing there for Creamline.
And that's just Kyle Negrito sitting on her toes. Alam niya kung nandun yung dalawang blocker na nakaabang kay Eliza, mas malilibre si MG. Let's see if there will be adjustments from Cignal. Almost got away, but Nato Atienza is in control of her space there. See Kyle Atienza, you know that she will go for any ball.
That's right.
Along isip.
Great sequence, defensive sequence
Kyla,
there.
yeah.
Panaga getting that kill block.
Cover lang tayo, ha? O, Ishi, pasa muna. Kailangan natin ng receive, ha? Okay. Habol lang, ha? 1 point at a time ulit. Pasa muna, tapos attack ulit. Attack cover, okay? Sige, go, go, go.
Smile, guys. Smile. Smile.
Can't blame Coach Shaq for calling a timeout this early, Ayel, kasi nakikita mo na agad na the momentum is totally on the Creamline side.
And the Creamline is also aware that if they don't start strong, start at a faster pace, Cignal is able to keep up with them. So Creamline doing the right thing right now, starting aggressive. So it's on Cignal to make the necessary adjustments to keep up on the attacking of Creamline.
And again, it's that same combination attack, that same play that got Cignal their first point. Works like a charm. Why fix it? And Lexi Rodriguez has an early report for us.
Thanks, Tricky and Noel. Well, you know, when you move to the pros, when a player moves to the pros, they build more than just skills, and you build versatility. And Erica Santos is the perfect example for that. You know, she's proven that, you know, wherever she goes, she finds a way to shine because she doesn't just play for herself. She plays to lift everyone around her. When I spoke to her before the game, actually, she told me that she still feels like she has a cup to fill, that thirst that's in her, that to be better, that drives to always bring out the best version of herself. And you see, passing is a little shaky, as you said, Ayel. The momentum is on the side of the Creamline Cool Smashers, but Erica will prove again that when you give her the stage, she'll always find a way to light it up. Back to you, Chiki and Ayel.
And just right on cue, as if it were scripted, ha? Tama-tama naman, Lexi, yung kwento mo. But yeah, that's something that we can say about Erica Santos. I think she has set the stage really for more things to come for her career. Kasi ito, bagong pasok siya dito sa Cignal. And it seems that she was really parang what they needed.
Yep.
She was what the doctor ordered.
Exactly, and despite being new, she embraced that go-to girl right away.
What a save there by Ishi Lalong Isip, who's also showing her defensive prowess. Gumabao with a response. And Creamline just, they want to lead early. They want to set the pace.
Exactly. I mean, defense is there for Creamline as well, and you can't give easy chance balls to them. They thrive in counter attacks. No blocker there for Michelle Gumabao.
Talong isip is dug by Galanza, who goes up for the attack. Good pick up there by Tiamson. Smart play, but the Remdes on to Negrito. Santos spacing it. Oh, great dig there.
Oh, great dig from Cayuna.
And the crowd here, Moa, enjoying this rally. One more time for Valdez. Bantay sarado si Eliza, pero may tawag dito. Somebody was at the net.
Too aggressive there on that net defense. I believe it was Erica Santos.
And Creamline leads by 5 in this first tactical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back at the MOA Arena, Creamline leading by 5 after the first tactical timeout. And we talked about the momentum and really the pace of this game. Very speedy, and I think that's by design as far as Creamline is concerned. And of course, the orchestrator is none other than Kyle Negrito.
She will be responsible with how good the attacking of Creamline will be, but she has proven that over the course of the on-tour. She's currently #1 in setting, so you know she will play good today.
Sabi naman ng Cignal, di bale, #2 naman yung sa amin. No, this is actually one of the highlights and one of the most exciting matchups in this game here today. Yung dalawang napakagagaling na setters, former teammates, as of course we acknowledge that service ace from MG.
No, but Creamline really putting pressure on the passing of a Cignal.
Tough serve, that's 2 in a row. Chel Gumabaw already with 5 points early in this first set.
And this is something Cignal has to solve quickly here in this match. The passing formation, their stability in passing, because Creamline will not stop loading up on that service line.
They are #1 in serves as a team. It
Another
has not
chance
been
ball.
easy.
Yep.
And a running attack this time. We're seeing Sina Turing now joining in the fray. Of course, this rookie has really found her place here at the Creamline team. Let's take a look at the spike of the set. Brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong ng Bayan. Good. Sige.
Bawian ko. 1 point at a time na dyan.
Lagyan nyo na sa gitna yung pasa, hindi yung kailangan.
Mararamdaman nyo nga, pag release ng bola, hard yung pwede kayo dun sa floor.
Easier said than done. So
That's
the
right.
players, they know that they need that first pass. Pero kargado talaga itong mga serve ni Michelle Gumabaw.
But right now, they need a quick stop on that. This is a big lead that Creamline has already built. It's going to be more difficult for Cignal if they don't get a side out right now.
There's the pass they're looking for. Cayuna going to Erica Santos, who is blocked. And Creamline definitely did their homework.
That's right. They know that whenever Cignal needs a point, they will rely on Erica Santos. So you see blockers also loading up on Erica. So other players also needs to step up in terms of scoring.
Erica only with a point so far. Better passes now for Cignal. They're able to run their plays. One more time for Cignal, almost. But the defense is good for Creamline. Valdez swinging. Blocker still there. Another chance. Gemma Galanza pushing it from back row. Cayuna looking for Santos, and that's an error on the attack, right into the net.
And you know how much Erica Santos wanted that point. She wanted to go sharp. She saw a loose block there but could not execute. So nothing really going well right now for Cignal.
And Michelle Gumabo has been spending a lot of time in the service line. Another chance here. Oh, Creamline now with the ball. Torin caught that time. Santos and Liza Valdez going one-on-one against Erica Santos.
Erica Santos saying, finally!
Oh, nakaisa din siya actually. This is her second point,
but most importantly, they get the side out and get the serve here, trying to build a momentum.
And Valdez, that one sails out. And we have our lines judge signaling a check ball. And that is also what Creamline is looking for. Let's see if we are going to officially get a challenge here. But look at that score. We talked about how Cignal swept Creamline the first time they met on July 1st. The only other meeting dito sa on-tour series. Pero tinamo naman yung score na yan.
We mentioned also on top of the coverage, Creamline becomes a different team when it's in the finals, when it's in the battle for bronze. They just know how important the game is.
Not only is that sweep notable, it's also the 5-game loss to PLDT that they want to avenge. And dito nila lalabas yung frustration nila.
So that violation there called on Gemma Galanza. Lucky break here for the HD Spikers.
And actually both Creamline and Cignal coming into this tournament with very unusual circumstances, or challenging circumstances, with Creamline, of course, missing the services of Tots and of Pons, but Acuna there with a solo block.
Leon as well.
And BDL also.
Solid block there coming from Jackie Acuna.
And you gotta hand it to Jackie kasi yung pinakamahirap i-block, di ba? Yung mga running attack.
Right. The quick attack from the middles.
And that one is inside, so Creamline again. They will get the ball back and continue with this streak.
Cignal not prepared for that. I mean, they should know Cal Negrita is on the front row, so she can go for that dump easily. Late in that block there for Tin Tiamzon.
So their setter, Cal Negrita, already with 2 points. And Tim Tianzon, she will get the point for Cignal. The points are coming, but they are few and far between for the HD Spikers, so they need to get a run. Let's see if they have something to plan during this technical timeout.
Bitin na kaya sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back at the Mo Arena, and we're looking at Jel Cayuna. Oh, everybody now, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, the birthday girl! And I'm sure Cignal also wants to get this win to celebrate the birthday of Jel Cayuna. But you have another celebrant on the other side of the court, Ella Des, who's also celebrating her birthday. So Creamline also wants to celebrate.
What a special day for both teams here. You know, this isn't the first time these two teams have seen each other for a battle for third. A lot of catching up for Cignal to do, but Gemma Galanza is now in the front. And that is bad news for Cignal as well.
Exactly, she's very comfortable going for that fast and explosive approach, going down the line this time. The wrist action also putting more speed on that attack. Oh, good serve.
Good serve. Oh, Jel Cayuna, the birthday girl. That's a 1-2. That is for the highlight reel.
And assist there from a good pass from Buding Doremdes. No one anticipated that on the side of Creamline.
We got the two top scoring setters
That's right.
on the floor now. Jackie Acuna with that solo block earlier. Also an asset here, but she's in back. Oh, and that looks like an error on the attack.
A low set also coming from Cal Negrito. Not enough space for Gemma Galanza to adjust. No, but still, this is a good cushion here for the Cool Smashers.
Cignal has a lot of catching up to do. Almost, not quite. Jackie Acuna tried but couldn't get that ball up, and Gemma Galanza will score her second point.
And you've got to love how Cal Negrito went to the same play to allow Gemma Galanza to score
Kabawi
that
lang, ano.
point. Yeah.
And when we talk about system, I think both teams have a system to boast of. But more familiar maybe Creamline kasi ang daming beses nga natin sila nakita in finals.
And
They're the most successful team
that's
in the
right.
league. Yeah.
And meanwhile, for Cignal, a couple of podium finishes as well. But they're yet to win a championship here.
And of course, Vanny Gandler, one of the players of Alas Filipinas, waiting to be able to play again with her team as we await the result of this challenge. So definitely, that is one of the challenges we talked about para sa Cignal. No? Wala si Vanny, wala din si Dawn. Yes.
So both teams actually missing a couple of players in their core lineup.
And we are seeing the first, this is the post Ces Molina, Jimenez's era, where it's a whole new Cignal team now. And look how far they've come actually. No block, doesn't seem like. Wala, no?
Yeah, very clear.
And yun yung sinasabi natin at the top of the coverage. I don't know if people predicted them to be where they are now, talking about Cignal and how well they played this on-tour tournament. No?
Because just like Creamline, the system is already established. It will be on the players to adapt the system.
And it looks like Erica Santos, hiyang sa kanya ang
That's
Cignal
right.
system. Although she's having trouble scoring so far today. Well,
not in that sequence.
okay, she wanted to prove me wrong. And why not? Erica Santos now with her third point.
And you know how much Cayuna depends on Santos. She's on the back row, but she's still the main option in that sequence and scoring that point in the cross-court angle.
Still a 10-point lead for Cignal. Good first ball from Valdez. Gumabaw on the left side. Another chance here. Panaga sends it over. Doria is the setter. Good pickup by Kyle. And Cayuna now.
That's it.
We love these rallies. And really we're seeing how both setters are being tested here. How well can they keep their focus dahil hindi namamatay ang bola eh.
Right. And you see a player adjustment already on the side of Cignal. A bill in for Tintiam Zone.
That's first point for Abil there. Cut shot.
Gemma Galanza, cross-court.
Gemma Galanza on the right pin. A lot of players contributing points here for the Cool Smashers. A beautiful cut shot there coming from Gemma Galanza.
Ganun umiwas ng blocker.
Saka ng floor defense.
That's a good first ball. Cayuna liking it. Abil, nabantayan this time. And you see the adjustment of Creamline because we've seen that combination play work twice already for Gel.
And the middles also of Cignal aren't yet as much effective because we haven't seen a lot of middle activation. So hindi rin sila binabantayan ng blockers ng Creamline.
And now from the right pin, look at the blocking. It's Valdez and Panaga coming together for that one. And it has been a cakewalk of a first set for Creamline so far.
block there coming from the Cool Smashers.
Yes.
They really know that majority of the sets are going to go to Erica Santos.
Tough serves coming from Creamline as well. And this is a free ball. And middle blocker activated on the other side. So more variation coming from Creamline. Look at Yuna go, looking for Erica Santos. Smart play! And we see Eliza Valdez just saying, naisahan ako doon, sabi ni Lai.
That was really a smart move coming from Erica Santos. She knew the defense was waiting for a power hit. Last second going for the tip. Pienza could not get into the ball on time for a pancake save.
And it's also her deception. She didn't look like she was going to dink that ball. Tinago talaga niya. One more chance here for Cignal. Let's see if they can get closer. Doria there almost. Good stop by Denden. May kasamang iya. Ayan, yun ang kailangan talaga ni Heather Gino to get past the two-man block.
And Gino is known to be also a heavy-handed attacker, breaking through the hands of Panaga that time. He is actually the best blocker for Creamline.
And so now it's Cignal just trying to get closer to Creamline. I mean, the Cool Smashers only needing 3 points to win this set. And again, that same play. What a smart play by Kyle Negrino. Makaganti nga, sabi ni Kyle. And she did not wait, just sending the ball right over. So unexpected by Cignal.
And nakikita natin itong ginagawa ng mga setters when they know there are holes on the floor defense. They don't wait to set that ball. They go for that push right away.
Ready to sing? And happy birthday also to the other birthday girl, Ella De Jesus. Oh, smart. Tagaharapan lang sila ng mga butas.
And right now, Cignal seeing holes on the floor defense of Creamline. Seems like the soft touches has been working for Cignal. That's what they need. I mean, Creamline has had solid floor defense, so they need to play smart talking about Cignal.
Oh, that's a tough one. Almost, but really, yan yung experience ni Denise Lazaron, knowing to let that one go.
And for Cignal, they can't afford errors like those.
This is a Creamline cake, ice cream cake walk. Ganun kadali itong first set para sa kanila. Let's see if this is it. Oh, another chance here for Cignal to score some more, but it is still set point for the Cool Smashers. And you know, if there's something for Cignal to take away right away after this first set, is to realize you cannot just count on Erica Santos and Ishi lalong isip, because if they're not able to score yet, somebody else has to come up and take the cudgels. Bantay, nabantay si Eliza. Oh, that footy allowed by the referees. Buhay pa daw, and Cignal will score some more.
Yeah, but no room for errors anymore here for Cignal. But Cignal has done a good job closing down Eliza Valdez, really making it difficult for her to convert a point here. And Heather Ginoo and Judith Abel has been effective here off the bench.
Good read there by Santos. Ginoo getting it past the net. Valdez will go again. She got the angle, but that's a good up by Cignal. Oh, great libero work. And you know, Cignal is getting their game on. It's just a little late in the first set. Let's see if they can keep going, but we're seeing a difference and really feeling how Cignal is coming together more nicely here now. And we have a timeout from Tina.
Quick running game ito tayo. Palo lang doon.
My bad.
Apat receiver, reaction lang para kung sinong kukuha. Okay, first attack muna tayo ulit.
Go. Hey, let's go. All in. Creamline. Happy.
There's a good coverage from Cignal that we saw in the last couple of sequences. Denura, of course, doing her work as libero. Alternate sila ni Duremdes, who has also been effective.
on your screens earlier, Coach Kung Fu, Alina Becar, and Zach Karandang waiting for their finals match after this game between Creamline and Cignal.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting game as well. So the lucky spectators here in the MOA Arena getting two great games. Another chance here for Cignal to add to their score. Gemma Galanza saving that one. And Eliza Valdez.
Doors are closed.
Yes. I mean, ganun na lang din ang respeto nila kay Eliza. Kailangan yung bantayan. Kailangan talaga. It has to be two blockers all the time. And that has worked for Cignal.
Right. Nelka Yuna and Jackie Acuna teaming up to close down Eliza Valdez. So you have Mitch Gamet on the floor right now.
She didn't start today. It was Turing, but Gamet on the court. Like you mentioned, Valdez, another chance for her. That's inside, and she will score the winning point in our first set. But Cignal with that effort, that catch-up job that they did, still not enough. Let's take a look at the point of the set. This one brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Powered Whitening Lotion. That one care of team captain Eliza Valdez. 25-17 is the final score, and we will unpack the first set after the break.
With Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion, stand out with a brighter skin that just glows. Look at that glow, give us that grace, and show us your prize. Don't just be bright, be Vita Brighter with Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion.
Creamline dominating against Cignal in that first set, 25-17. Pero sabi nga natin, marami-rami ding puntos yung na-score ng Cignal bago nila ibigay sa Creamline.
It was definitely a slow start for the Cignal HD Spikers. Erica Santos, their main scorer, could not easily convert a point. Meanwhile, for the Cool Smashers, they stepped on the gas right away. Everything went well for them. A great effort from all the attackers to score a point. Their defense also was worth highlighting. Ang hirap nila pabagsakan ng bola. And that's the reason why Cignal had a tough time in the start. But then they put in Heather Ginoo, Judith Abel, just changing the dynamics and the energy inside the court. Something that worked well for them. But still, the big lead of the Creamline had made it difficult for Cignal, but as you see the numbers, the same number of attack points, 12 apiece, more blocks for Creamline. They have 4 against the 2 of Cignal. And the biggest difference really is the serving of Creamline. 3 service aces and none for Cignal in that first set.
Actually, it's a serving of Michelle Gumabao to be exact, no? Grabe, ang nahihirapan talaga ang Cignal. But we again talk about the latter part of the first set where Cignal was able to pick up their game. So if they keep playing at that level and they keep playing with that intensity, they should do better against Creamline in this second set. That was a 4-0 run that Cignal was able to score.
That's the only option of Cignal really is to better their game because Creamline, you know that everyone will put their A game right now. Good start in the tip of Michelle Gumabaw.
We're getting the, good passes. Jelka Yunas getting the ones she likes and they're able to deliver. Nakita naman natin pag nakuha niya yung pasa.
Heather Ginoo scoring from the back row there. So now, more offensive options for Jelka Yuna.
Got Erin Pangilinan also on the court. So a lot of different players coming in. It's also a challenge for Creamline. Kasi yung mga inaaral nila, sina Erica. Ginoo, dug there by Valdez. Good rebound. And we know that Mitch Gumabaw is the master of hitouts.
That's right. I mean, even with two blockers there, it's not a guaranteed block against Michelle Gumabaw. You need to be stable. You need to press your hands at the right time because she will get through and break through those hands.
So this is what got Creamline way ahead in the first set when MG was at the service line. So that's fair warning for Cignal. That's a good first ball. Joust won by Cignal. Valdez will go up. Galanza from back row. Another error on the attack. And Cignal now even at 2 apiece with Creamline. And this is a better start than any for Cignal, considering really the problems that they had in the first set. Good pick up there by Pangilinan. Oh, that one got past Turing.
Miscue there between Turing and Negrito.
Of course, Turing being the newest addition here to Creamline. She's still getting used to the system. Lexi Rodriguez, you got a report for us.
That's right, Chiki and Ayel. You know, if you take a look at the high-stake matches of Creamline, one thing that kept them in was the steady hands of their setter, Kyle Negrito. And actually, even in that first set, you can definitely see that she, chimed in a few smart plays of her own, and she really tried to calm the tempo whenever things got shaky. But she shared something with me, and that trust is everything as a setter. It's not just about giving the right ball, it's about showing her hitters that she believes in them with every single set. She actually admitted that it took years for her to build that confidence, and that in games with tough losses like their last game, it can be so easy to feel it slip away. Even under pressure, she doesn't let it shake her. And that's what makes her the heart of Creamline's playmaking, because every time she touches the ball, she's not just setting up an attack, she's setting up a belief. Back to you, Chiki and Ayel.
Thanks a lot. Lexi, of course, she is also a threat, a scoring threat. Dahil ilang beses talaga niyang gagawin yung kanyang mga 1-2 plays. Hindi mo alam kung kailan niya gagawin. And that is the magic of Kyle Negrito.
She's an offensive-minded setter.
Cignal enjoying a 1-point lead early in the second set. That one falls inside.
No, with better passing right now, Jelka Yuna having an easier time setting up the middles, and that works for them. I mean, 2 late blocks there against Jackie Acuna.
And that would have been tough to read. Jackie Acuna coming from the left pin and going deep down the line. Kita mo, walang mga blockers. And now we're seeing errors in a row here from Creamline. Cignal enjoying a 3-point lead. And Cool Smashers call for a timeout.
Sa atin magagaling yung puntos. Gawa niyo ng paraan. Nawala ng receive. Nawala ng set. So, nasa spiker pa rin yung last na decision. Okay? Pinasok nila puro receiver na halos sa outside hitter. So, huwag tayo magmadali. Diba? Depensa tayo dun sa follow nila. Atake tayo ulit. Okay, coach. Let's go!
Go, girls! All in! Creamline!
Never ruffled, always calm.
Yep. Also reminding his players to stay patient because with a better defense right now on the side of Cignal, it won't be an automatic point anymore for Creamline. So they would want to stay in the rallies and win the long rallies here.
That was a tough serve coming from Erica Santos. That paid off. With a difficult serve. Liza Valdez couldn't get a proper reception there. Medyo malapit sa net. And that's another point for Cignal. And they are now in the lead. Down to 3.
And that's why Mitch Gamet is on the floor right now. We know how athletic she is as a middle. She can be a main option if she wants to. A simple, a quick attack. Yet very effective there. 2 blockers late, no floor defense found on Cignal.
Gamet did start against Cignal that first time out. She had 3 points. Linoo using her left hand there. And Galanza. And she changes up last minute.
She knew the 2 blockers were closing her down, went above them, finding that weak spot and getting that point slowly but surely here. Creamline closing a relatively big gap that Cignal has built.
That was a 4-point lead for Cignal. And I don't think the technical table will approve. Coach Sherwin, hindi ka pwedeng sumali. Technical timeout with Cignal up by 3.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back at the MOA Arena for the last day of competition of the On-Tour Series. And we're seeing our national team players. They're all relegated to the bench. Di pa sila pwede maglaro, but of course they're cheering on their squad, looking for a bronze medal finish here. We're talking about the Cignal HD Spikers. And for Creamline, more at stake perhaps, not just the bronze medal, but just the idea of not finishing with a, with a medal. That's never happened to them in the franchise history. So, eto na.
Clearly, the pressure is on the side of the Cool Smashers. But we know that they're able to play at the highest level even with all the pressure.
Tough serves from Kyle Negrito, but Cignal doing much better with their reception. Atienza with that dig. And Cayuna is now activating the middle. Good block. Oh, that one's solid. That was for a point for Creamline. We're seeing a lot of effort on both sides at the net. Pero ang nakakascore sa block, Creamline.
I mean, you have Michelle Gumabao right in front of you. She may not be a middle blocker, but she's also known to be a stable blocker. So you've got to be stronger to break through the hands of Gumabao.
Back row attack. Again, 2-man block. And there's Jel Cayuna. We talk about the birthday girl being also a scoring threat. And that's what makes this matchup so exciting. It's really these very talented setters.
And you love
love the sense of urgency there coming from Jel Cayuna. Putting it down right away, even right in front of Atienza, the libero of Creamline.
Cignal back up by just a point. Oh, and that's unfortunate for Cignal.
And Gumabaw playing it smart, putting it right behind of Jel Cayuna, who wasn't in the best position to actually go for that first touch. So right now, Creamline tying things up.
That time, bantay si Pang. Pero meron tayong tawag. Somebody did something from the Creamline side. Oh, they're calling for a net fault challenge. Ayan, nakabantay talaga dito sa bench ng Creamline. Just looking at the action off the ball.
That's right. I mean, Creamline, they always take their chances on that challenge. They're quick to actually call for a challenge if they see something.
And sabi mo nga, a lot at stake, more than just the bronze medal. It's really history that they don't want to change. They have been able to end up with a medal every time here in the PVL. Oh, yun na nga.
Jel Cayuna.
It was not off the ball, actually. Yeah.
Challenge is successful points.
Oh, wow.
I have to credit the coaching staff of Creamline for being quick in calling for the challenge and earning that point.
And it's still with the lead. Valdez sending it back. You know it was there. Cayuna pushing it to the left pin. Abil dug there by Eliza Valdez. And you know, we really have to point out how Eliza Valdez has been all over the court.
Oh yeah, that floor defense has been very difficult for Cignal to convert, and this rotation has done good things here for Creamline.
Hindi sinayang na effort. And now, timeout by Cignal.
Tapos counter tayo na maayos, ha?
Open cross na lang po. Ay, open line na lang po dito. Okay.
Oh, ayan, ano nyo lang adjust. Erin, adjust ha. Saan dumadaan? Ha? Dito. Oh, adjust to. Sino, dito ikaw dito? Ay, ano mo yung tapat mo sa spiker? Kasi nandito na yung bola, ikaw nandito ka pa rin. Wala naman sumusobra yan. Kaya mo si Libero dito, ha? Oh, sige, go.
Cignal going from a 4-point lead. It's as big as 4, and now they're down by 2. And Bea De Leon, the fans seeing her on the big screen, and of course missing in action here, nursing injuries. But this is a chance for Sheena Toring really to fill her place and to show how well she fits into the Creamline system. So Ms. Amit coming in. And a soft one for Erica Santos. And another smart play. We're seeing Erica Santos now just varying things up, not always going for the strong attacks.
Right, and that donut hole has been a problem for the Cool Smashers.
They're so committed to blocking kasi, kaya yun din ang, that's really the risk and the price you pay. Tough serve coming from Cignal this time. And Valdez was dug. That one got away from Lai. And another point for Cignal. Ishi Lalong Isip took this long to get on the scoreboard. That's her first point. Let's take a look at the spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. Just going above the two-man block.
Right. And fully avoiding the hands of Michelle Gumabaw and Pang Spanaga.
This is where you can, in a sense, compare Ishi Lalong Isip with Gemma Galanza, because same height almost, but the control of the ball.
That's right.
And again, great save there by Denise Lazaro, and you got to credit then for that one, just reading that off speed from Erica Santos.
It was all about anticipation and reaction there. Perfect execution on that pancake save for Lazaro Revilla. No one there for the second touch for Cignal. Oh, great dig.
Good stop though by Pangs. Valdez straight to the libero. And that time, too much for Pangs Banaga. So it's just this unrelenting offense from Cignal that eventually will get them the point.
And right now, with better digging and passing, Jel Cayuna has the luxury of choosing any attacker. So was able to activate Ginoo from the back row there.
Totally unexpected by Cignal. Right. So Jel really has to get creative against the Creamline Cool Smashers. Oh! That one gets past the block, and Creamline will get the ball back.
I mean, Michelle Gumaba, when she's in the front row, she has been the main option for offense.
I mean, and also right here, scoring from the service line. She already has 12 points, so 16 yung score niya in that game that she played against PLDT the last time out. And Valdez there with a two-man block in her face. Ooh. And Santos, that one hit the antenna. Tough one for Erica.
Peldenura oversets that one. Erica Santos could not do anything with that set.
Erica Santos so far with 5 points today. We've seen more from her, but it's early. This is only the second set. She, by the way, is on top of the scoring charts. So Erica Santos has had a very good first season with Cignal. Good exchanges here. Valdez going sharper with the cross, but libero doing really well from both sides. Buhay pa rin. Longest rally we've seen today. And here comes Erica Santos with that underhanded set. Okay lang sa kanya yon.
I mean, she knew she was gonna get that set. It was already out of system. So Peldenura with a better set this time to Santos. Off the hands of Gamit there. There was a rebound, but that was difficult for a first touch.
Erica Santos contributing here. We have a lull. Are we going to... Yes, it looks like there is a challenge coming from Cignal.
For antenna touch.
So an antenna touch was actually called on Cignal on that attack of Erica Santos.
And they are disputing it. Yeah.
They fully disagree.
Well, we're going to see right away. And that's the first time we see an antenna touch challenge, at least today. Looking at the first meeting of these two teams, it was Ishi lalong isip and of course Erica Santos with double digits. Also, Rose Doria contributed big in that last sweep by Cignal of Creamline. So Rose Doria still has not seen action. She started, but she was taken out right away. So ito yung mga kailangan na nilang isipin. Sino pang pwede mag-contribute?
And Erin Pangilinan right now is on the court.
So they're gonna get that point. We did not see a playback. Here we go.
There you go.
That's clean.
Very clear. Erica Santos going cross court. And no way it was gonna touch the antenna.
Yeah, that was the call of the first referee, who is on the total opposite side of the antenna. So that was just a reversal of the call of our first referee. And again, it's playing it smart. No need for the spectacular attacks. She is on top of the scoring sheet here for Cignal with 8 points.
Since she entered, she created positive impact here for the HD Spikers, not just with her offense, but with her back row defense as well.
She had limited minutes against Creamline that last time out, so you can say hindi siya as scouted perhaps. Good coverage there for Santos, covering her own block. Oh, smart again, finding the line. It's his placement shots for Heather Ginoo.
Some beach volley moves there coming from Heather Ginoo, seeing that the defense was pushed forward on the side of the Cool Smashers, going long right on the line there. So right now, Creamline has to problem solve. Cignal with a 1-point lead.
Valdez on that combo attack, and that was a little less predictable for Cignal. It wasn't the usual open set from the left pin. Much harder to stop.
That's how you also deceive the blockers or create spaces on the net defense of your opponent, going for combination plays.
Valdez with 6 points so far. 2 blocks there, 4 attacks. That was already over.
Jelka Yuna also could not go for a 1-2 play. She's currently in the back row.
Creamline back on top of the second technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back at the MOA Arena, Coach Ty and Chol Alvarez.
Yep.
Enjoying the action. And so is the rest of the crowd here at the MOA Arena. Kumakapal na rin ang mga tao dito. Ito, Gia.
Jesma Ramos as well. They tried to look for the camera.
Yeah.
Yes, Gia, you found the camera there.
So that is the challenge every time, ha? Nasaan ang camera? It's so nice to see our Alas Pilipinas players enjoying themselves here. Of course, Gia waiting to be able to come back and play with her team again. Will she be playing for the Invitationals? Pwede na,
Yep,
no?
they're
Pwede na.
allowed.
Erika Santos dug there by Kyla Atienza.
Oh.
And now Heather Ginoo with the defense. Santos getting it past the 2-man block. She does that.
But what a show of floor defense there by both teams, really keeping it steady. But right now you see Cignal playing with more confidence. Erika Santos there taking advantage of that big gap in between Galanza and Gamit.
Good first ball there from Revilla. Galanza going cross court. Well read by Heather Ginoo. Another chance here for the Cool Smashers. Gemma again. And the blocking. Jelka Yuna with her 3rd point.
She has been aggressive on that net defense. I mean, Gemma Galanza being checked a couple of times. And that time being fully blocked. But
another net fault challenge. They caught Gel at the net the last time. So tignan natin kung tama ang Creamline.
I mean, both teams have been successful with their challenges so far.
This is a much more interesting second set. Mas malapit, palitan lang ng puntos. We saw a 4-point lead by Cignal early in the second set. Oh, that looked clean. Oh, antenna touch is what they're looking for. Definitely not an antenna touch, but I thought it was a net fault challenge. Either way, no violation from Cignal. It's going to still be a point for the HD Spikers. And they're up by 1.
This is clearly a closer set. So Creamline feeling the pressure with better executions on the side of Cignal.
Yeah, it started in the latter part of the first set. Like we mentioned, nahanap na. They got their mojo on, talking about Cignal. And that was tough for Cignal to get it back up with the ball bouncing off the net there by Denura. And now it's 17 all the second set. For those of you just joining us now, it was a 25-17 first set win by Creamline. Ginoo will try again. Same story, but this time it's outside, untouched.
And again, if it's Heather Ginoo attacking, even with 2 blockers there, she knows how to go for the checkout.
And makita mo si Heather Ginoo already in double digits. Hindi naman yun yung mga patay-patay na bola eh. Basta score.
Placement shots, smart moves.
Yeah. And hitting it off the hands. A lot of hit-outs also for Heather. And now, she is also putting up good serves. Lalong isip. That is a check ball. And Ishi will get her second point.
Going through the hands of Kyle Negrito there. The smaller blocker in the front row of the Creamline right now.
17.
Mentioned Lalong Isip also had double digits in that last game against Creamline. She had 15, and also the last game that they played against Cherry Tigo. Good coverage by Denura there. Also by Gumabaw. Joust won by Creamline. Kyle Negrito getting the better of the taller Jackie Acuna.
And joust like that, it's all about timing. So you see Kyle Negrito waiting for a split second, going for the joust against Jackie Acuna and winning that one.
She didn't only win the joust, she won a point. She now has 5, Kyle Negrito. Oh, great pancake there by Lalong Isip. So fast. Oh, good saves from Cignal, 2 in a row there. Gumabaw, she still goes down the line. A lot of pressure on the libero. Oh! And a great counter. What a response there by Ishi Lalong Isip. She really owned that last sequence, both on defense and offense.
And as you mentioned earlier, Chicky, for Cignal, it has all been about placement, finding the holes. And same as that, finding the corner pocket of Creamline for Lalong Isip.
And that's his quick thinking din. Ang bilis kasi nandating nung set sa kanya. Naisip niya talaga to go cross-court and deep. And nakita natin si Gemma Galanza also trying to outsmart Cignal there. It's just the net did not cooperate that time. And Cignal now enjoying a 3-point lead. Creamline calls for a timeout.
So positive tayo, mag-play tayo. Hindi naman si setter yung magsiserve eh. So kayang receivein. Ha? Kung wala, din tsaka lang tayo mag-react. Okay, 1 point muna tayo. 1 point. Ha? Once, quick ka lang. Ha? Go, 1 point!
Go! All in, Creamline!
Pangalanan na lang natin. Ayaw sabihin ni Coach when you setter daw ang hindi magsaserve because they're talking about Jelka Yuna who is on top of the best server count, tally. She has had 9 aces coming into this game. And of course, Kyle Negrito not far behind with 7 aces. Actually, 8 aces also. So, top setters and top serving setters. Chance here for Creamline. Galanza down the line. Yan ang patay.
And that's what Coach Sherwin was saying earlier. You can't give away soft touches at this point because there is a good anticipation on the side of Cignal. You want to go full explosive attack just like that. Gemma Galanza hammering that one in.
6 points now for Gemma. She had 23 in that last game against PLDT. Pasok na naman, and Cignal has figured out, let's go deep, they said. And just trying to really kiss that baseline and getting points that way.
And we have to credit Jelka Yuna finding the right attacker at the right time, smoothly orchestrating the offense of Cignal.
Kahirap-hirap si Erica placing that shot dahil no challenge there. Oh, too bad for Liza Valdez. It was too close to the net, but credit Jelka Yuna. Ayan na yung ayaw nilang set, yung ayaw nila sa service line. And this is what Coach Sherwin was talking about. When Jelka Yuna is up to serve, you got to double up on your reception. And that has been, if there's anything that has challenged really Creamline. Bilis naman bumalik. Actually, Creamline is number 4 in the receiving tally, but Cignal actually has had a hard time with the receives so far. But they lead by 3 in this hard-fought second set. Much closer. Bea Torres coming in for the first time here for Creamline. Outside. Still cold coming off the bench, and she sets up Cignal for for 4 set points actually.
Tough area there on the side of Torres.
And this could be a second set win for Ishi Lalong Isip. That's a good reception there by Gemma. And that's going to be a check ball and a point for Gumabao already with 14. Tapping all scorers today. And this is fair warning for Cignal. Creamline does not shake in their boots kahit na ba nasa set point na yung kalaban nila.
They know how to close gaps and to steal away sets.
And we saw a glimpse there of Villarete and Lori Bernardo coming in that double sub. Pero timeout muna.
Yung pasa, alam nyo kung sino yung atake, cover lang natin. Okay? Tapos saka ha. Idel ha, pasok na maayos ha. Okay? Boy ha, tiwala na lang sa spiker mo. Hey, wala natin sa pasa. 1 point lang ha, 1 point lang ha. Let's go!
Erica Santos, of course, with a smile on her face. Why not? They are in a very good position against Creamline, who beat them by 8 points in the first set.
Coach Shaq giving them instructions. They just need 1 more point. Kung sino man na-atake, they need to make sure na andun yung coverage. Because right now, an aggressive offense, that's what they need to close this out.
Pressure serve here for a veteran, Rhea de Maculangan. Let's see. That's a good first ball. And the rebound, it's inside, and that is a point for Cignal. And I mean for Creamline rather, and Cignal, they better watch out. They know that Creamline has been in this situation many times before na naghahabol sila.
Well, that's really redirecting that ball towards the end court.
Almost a point there. Valdez again will go, and she will score! And keeping Creamline still in play here. And we see really the phenomenal Eliza Valdez just showing up when it counts. And the crucial point of the game, she scored the winning point in the first set as well. Service ace. We're talking about the pressure on Rhea de Maculangan coming off the bench, but look what she's done here. She has gotten Creamline at 24 all.
And no safe serves, soft serves coming from her, really taking the risk to get an ace. Talking about Rhea Villarete.
Ginoo is challenged there. Another chance here for Cignal. What a stop by Gemma, but too near the net. And the crowd really getting into this one. Cignal again with a chance to win this second set. They had four chances earlier. And Creamline just so poised.
I mean, they are the clutch queens. They've proven it again and again, but not yet in the set because Cignal needs 1 more point to get this one. But Cool Smashers, they just need to get a side out to tie things up.
Good first ball there by Creamline, and they will get another chance here. And that is inside, that quick. I mean, you cannot second guess what Coach Sherwin has in mind. At the crucial time of the game, ipapasok itong double sub. Yep. Rhea de Baculangan, Villarete, and Lori Bernardo.
Being highly effective with Rhea on that service line and setting up a gamut.
That's right, and we're even at 25 apiece. And that is another point. Erica Santos is bound and determined to win the second set. I mean, they've already squandered so many set points. Let's see if Erica at the serve will get this one.
They will need this already in the stretch. Erica Santos already in the back row serving, so only 2 spikers for Cignal.
Good first ball there by Valdez. Galanza, easy peasy.
Wow.
And Gemma Galanza knew exactly what she needed to do.
Yep. She had an opportunity to throw cross, a big gap in between the blockers, but she goes for an off-speed attack and the down-the-line angle.
How about the decision to even go for Galanza when the blockers nakabantay dun sa left pin.
But we have a challenge here. I believe a ball in, ball out challenge coming from Cignal.
I mean, if you're Cignal, why not, diba? Gamitin mo na.
Oh, well-calculated attack there coming from Gemma Galanza right on the line.
Sakto.
Again, we mentioned this on top of the coverage also. It will take everything for Cignal to win against Creamline.
We're tied at 26. You remember the score being 24-20 with Cignal up by 4. And this is the effort of the clutch queens, you say? That's exactly what they are. Galanza blocked this time. Jackie Acuna will get her 4th point. She's had a few monster blocks here already. Jackie Acuna. And Cignal multiple chances to win the second set.
Well-established net defense there. Cayuna and Acuna. No gaps at all. No spaces for Gemma Galanza. A double sub also here for the HD Spikers. You have Giselle and Jessa Ordiales on the court.
Both players coming in for the first time today. So off the bench. Let's see if this works out.
Heather Guinaud, we know she's also a good server here for the HD Spikers.
So we got a full front here for Cignal. Oh! What a save there by Revilla. And there's going to be a challenge. Cignal believes that the pancake reception was too late.
See.
Needs to be seen.
That really disrupted the timing of the passers. That serve of Guinaud touch the net, slowing it down. But let's see.
Well, then Denise Revilla just really went for it. Only she will know really if she got her hand. Oh, more than enough. Definitely a save there. That was good.
And the Creamline also looking confident.
And we're back to 27 even here. Again, another foiled attempt to win this set for Cignal.
And then Creamline with a strong front throw with Michelle Gumabao. Their leading scorer all throughout this preseason.
Well, this second set was really anybody's second set, no? Ang lapit din ng mga puntos dito. Hindi nga lumayo sa 4-point lead that Cignal had early. And Acuna, Waluisip tried but couldn't save the ball, and now it's Creamline's turn at set point. And what a switch! Just really Iba ihip ng hangin dito, Ayel.
And Creamline, every time they are in this position, they don't want to let that go. You see how much they're fighting. Just the same with Cignal, but Cignal can't seem to get through the hump.
And bad news for Cignal. Kyle Negrito, fourth best server in the league. That's a good first ball. Lalong isip, blocked! Oh, almost! But a chance here for Creamline at offense. Gumabaw! Ball still good. One more chance for Creamline. Again, MG. That one is good enough. And Creamline steals that second set away from Cignal HD.
Well, what a fight from the Creamline Cool Smashers. They were down by 4 points. Only 1 point for the HD Spikers to close out.
Let's take a look at the point of the set, brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. What an effort by Creamline, and quite frustrating for Cignal. But you got to look at the big picture, how Cignal really came up with much better plays. They looked much better in the second set than they did the first. We'll talk more about that after the break.
With Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion, stand out with a brighter skin that just glows. Look at that glow, give us that grace, and show us your lovely prize to get that bright and beautiful skin. Now that you got your Myra Essentials, don't just be bright, be Vita Brighter with Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion.
Alright, PVL fans, before we begin our third set, mamimigay po kami ng drive-in jerseys for about 10 drive-in jerseys from Fabriano Appliances. Sino sa inyo ang gusto ng drive-in jerseys courtesy of Fabriano Appliances? It's gonna be thrown via our slingshot. Taas ang kamay sa may gusto ng Fabriano drive-in jerseys. Dito tayo sa 206. Ayan ako, punta sa hagdan. Alright, meron pa tayong 9 jerseys to be given away. Taas ang kamay doon sa pinakamaingay, dadali ng ating drive-in jerseys courtesy of Fabriano Appliances. There you go. Alright, we're halfway through. Meron pa tayong 4 or 5 jerseys on your way. Courtesy of Fabriano Appliances. Alright, meron pa, meron pa. Naku, nahulog pa. Alright, meron pa ba? Okay, we have 1 more that will be, or 2 more. Thank you so much, Fabriano Appliances, known for its cooking ranges made in Europe, refrigerators, air conditioners, washing machines, and many more. Fabriano Appliances, the official home and commercial appliance.
29-27, the end score in that second set, as you see on your screens. And what a catch-up job that Creamline did there. They were down by 4, 24-20, ended up taking that second set. And this is just vintage Creamline.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, especially in the tail end of the set, they know that that's where they need to work their hardest. And that's what happened for them. Cignal had so many opportunities to close out and get the second set again. At 20-24, it took 4 points for Creamline to be able to get a chance to win the set. It extended until 28, but again, Creamline being lethal in the tail end for Cignal. 17 attack points for them. Great show of effort from everyone contributing. But 2 more for Creamline. They have 19, 3 kill blocks apiece. Creamline continues to fare better in their service aces. They have 2 against none for Cignal. And both teams committing acceptable number of errors in that second set.
Yeah, you know, Ayala, if you're Cignal, you should be looking at those stats and saying that they played much better in the second set than the first. And, you know, the big picture, it didn't end well for them, pero mas maganda yung pinakita nila. They're in step with Creamline, so let's see if they can keep that up in the third set.
And that's what's going to be important for Cignal to keep that momentum and to translate that momentum in the third set, because right now it's going to be a do or die for them. This is a set that they need to win to still have a chance to finish in the podium.
And this continues to be a battle royale between the 2 setters who have been spectacular today. We're talking about the birthday girl, Jel Cayuna and Kyle Negrito. But let's talk about Mitch Gumabao, who is coming up big today as well. She is the top scorer for Creamline with 15 points so far. And nasa third set pa lang tayo, and she is almost surpassed her 16-point output against PLDT leading up to this game. So Mitch Gumabao with 15, Eliza Valdez with 8, Gemma Galanza with 7, Negrito also contributing 5 points for Creamline, and Panaga also, and Mitch Gamit 3 points each. On the other side, we've got 2 players in double digits, Erica Santos, of course, and Heather Guinoo also with 10 points, both of them. Jackie Acuna and Jel Cayuna also with 4 points. Ishi lalong isip needs to score more now. And Jel Cayuna read that time. That one too. That's Erin Pangilinan scoring the first point in this third set. Must win for Cignal.
Cignal will need more contributions from their middles. We've seen a couple from Jackie Acuna right now. Erin Pangilinan getting that first point in for Cignal.
Oh, into the net. And that's first service error for Jel Cayuna. But again, when you have a setter scoring 4 points, 5 points in Kyle Negrito's case, yung mga quality setters talaga. Tin Tiamson taking care of that one, but it's blocking of Eliza Valdez, and she scores her 9th point on that last one.
I mean, for Creamline, they have done a good job limiting the numbers of Erica Santos in this match.
That's right. I mean, she has 10 points, but she has scored. She was playing almost like an import, like
that's right.
like a guest player, no? Ganun kadami yung output niya in the past games. Let's bring in Lexi Rodriguez for her report.
You know, Chiki and Ayel, Ishi lalong isip, we haven't really heard much from her, especially in that first and second set. In fact, she only got her first point in that second frame. But you know, in some ways, Ishi lalong isip knows how to contribute in her own little ways. That's actually a big shift compared to the last conference when she almost always gets her touches and she carries a big share of the offense. But with the setter now spreading the ball around with her attackers, she said, kung hindi ako makaka-contribute sa attacks, I have to think smart and find other ways to help. Even on nights when she isn't filling up the stat sheet, she still finds ways to make her presence felt. So now, the question is, Chiki and Ayel, how can Cignal keep their game in high definition and finish sets with the same sharpness that they show early on, like in that second set? Back to you guys.
That's, I'm sure, the question that they have to figure out. But again, we talk about their output. The numbers speak for themselves when you look at the stats at the end of the second set. Pinakita ng Cignal.
They really kept it close against Creamline. What just really mattered in the tail end was the consistency and aggressiveness, something that Creamline was able to execute better.
And it's really just a lesson on poise and
composure.
Which is like the middle name of Creamline. Creamline, composure, cool and composed smashers.
Right now, Sheena Turing also contributing a point here. Both setters activating their middles early on.
Look at that score, the output of Michelle Gumabao, really impressive.
Off the clock, Heather
And
Guinoo.
now, Heather Guinoo also leading the pack here for Cignal. Off the hands there, she has 11 points. So she is stepping up for her team today. Talk about Heather Guinoo.
She has been the most efficient so far, even just coming off the bench in this match.
And again, you look for Gumaba. Why not? Oh, what an effort by Erica Santos. Couldn't do it though, but she tried. And more damage from Michelle Gumabao. She's already equaled her output from the last game. She's now at 16 points. Heather Guinoo from the left pin, and there is a check ball.
Block touch there. That touch the fingertips of Cal Negrito. I mean, Heather Guinoo has really fully maximized the smaller blocker in Cal Negrito right now in the front row of Creamline.
Pinalusot niya talaga dun sa sa kanan between Kyle and the antenna. Oh, what a set! I mean, you talk about the set there. You thought it was an almost nothing ball.
And it also looked like Kyle Negrito was going to go for a 1-2 play. The reason why Tintiamzon went for that jump and the late block coming from Jackie Acuna. So an easier cross-court attack for Gemma Galanza.
Such an accurate shoot set that Gemma Galanza did not waste. Tiamzon now! That's a killer! Down the line goes Tim Tiamzon. She has 3 points.
Cleanest attack so far in the set for the HD Spikers coming from Tintiamzon. Too quick there for Michelle Gumabao to go for that dig, but we have to mention Pearl Denura also has been spectacular in terms of passing and digging for the HD Spikers.
And that combo attack. Gemma Galanza now coming from the left pin, and she is almost at double digits.
It's a battle of power attacks in the start of the set.
And looking for Santos on the right pin. Gumabao. Again, Erica Santos with that tip. Great read by Kyla Atienza. Oh no! You're talking about Denura. That time she actually let the ball go, thinking it would be out. And that was not a good decision for Cignal. They're down by 2 in this first technical timeout.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back at the MOA Arena, if you take a look at that last there, and saved by Kyla Atienza. It has also been a libero show today. Nakita natin, except that time, this is the point that we wanted to show. Really a fatal mistake for Cignal, only for that sequence naman.
Right. But they can't afford more miscues here because Creamline looking to close this out on 3 with the way they're starting this set.
Oh, wow. But the pickup by Atienza, fantastic. Erin Pangilinan though did justice to that one. Tiamzon is coming on strong here. She is delivering a couple of blows, but Kyla Atienza with that save.
But Erin Pangilinan finishing that sequence with a kill block.
So a lot of highlight real moments in that last sequence. And again, that tip well read by Pangilinan. Back row attack. Guinoo did not cross the net.
And she instantly regrets
going for that off speed.
Yeah.
Just lacked a bit of power there, but I mean, she still had the right thing in mind.
Favor of the Cool Smashers.
We got Sir Hans C of SM Prime enjoying the action here at the MOA Arena. And which reminds us, yung AP season coming up. No, Sir Hans C. And again, another point here for Cignal. And we're seeing now the bigger attacks, yung mga tusok na mga palo nang gagaling sa Cignal. Nakikita natin in this third set.
Most of it coming from Erin Pangilinan and
Yeah, and
Tim
Tin
Tiamzon.
Tiamzon. And ball right back. That's another point for Cignal, even at 9. But again, a must-win third set for the HD Spikers.
Blocking has been a key factor here for Cignal to keep this one close. 9-all.
For those of you who's joining the coverage, the second set, a very painful one for Cignal. They almost had it, but eventually Creamline took it away from them. Of course, the first set was a 25-17 set win for Creamline, and now we are looking at Cignal with a do-or-die third set here. This is for the bronze. Creamline wants to walk away with yet another medal like they have in every other conference that they've joined here at the PVL. And Cignal wants to spoil the party, of course. Quick point there for Liza Valdez, already in double digits.
And have to credit half that point to the good serve of Pangs Panaga.
And serving 9.
Oh, that's good blocking from Creamline, but a good reaction there for Cignal. Just heads up for the HD Spikers, managing to send the ball right back.
A good reaction there from Ginoo and Jalcayuna, letting that one go, fooling Sheena to ring on the sequence.
Pwede mo talaga iset itong si Jel. Good first ball there. Wow! Down the line goes Mitch Gumabao.
Down the line.
With 18 points today. Let's take a look at the spike of the set. Brought to you by Dunkin', Patalugong ng Bayan.
I mean, every time Michelle Gumabao is in the front row, Creamline has an easier time converting points because, again, she's one of the most efficient attacker on their side.
And that's another fantastic set. Did you see the reverse there? And we're seeing really the opposites from both sides, talking about Gumabao and Erica Santos. They are the go-to players for a reason.
And Erica Santos also has been more comfortable attacking on variety of angles. Dati puro cross-court lang, but right now, she has more variety.
And she's also very sneaky.
Right?
And that one is off. Last touch, Valdez. So, point for Cignal.
Nakayuna outsmarting Eliza Valdez that time.
Timeout, Creamline.
Timeout, Creamline.
Di ba yun ngayon usapan sa block, middle? Di ba? Hindi porkit gumalaw to, igagalaw ko na. Siyempre, dito ko isi-set. Ba't naman ako magpapagod? Diyan ka lang. At unang-una, ang taas tong set. So dapat nakahabol ka dyan. Ha? Huwag ka magpaano, kasi talagang kukunin ka nun eh. Okay,
Hey, Olen! Creamline!
Doon mo malalaman si Coach Sherwin magaling sa chess. Kasi talagang, pino-forecast niya yung mga nangyayari. And he does, of course, you have that defense formation, but he also says you gotta watch the setters and adjust and try to second guess kung saan pupunta yung bola.
And Coach Sherwin didn't even have to wait for a lead for Cignal. I mean, we have a deadlock right now, but he called for a timeout right away.
Ginoo going deep. Galanza knew it. Another chance here for Cignal. Running attack, and that is what Cignal needs to do, really go for different kinds of attacks to keep Cignal, or rather Creamline, guessing.
And when it's Jackie Acuña attacking, you know it's gonna be a quick slide attack. So if you wanna slow her down at least, you need to be on air right before she jumps.
Also, we're seeing the athleticism of Jel Cayuna. Just with her jump sets.
Yep.
It's a free ball here for Creamline. Negrito, reverse. Good coverage there from Acuña. Tiamson and Gamit all alone. That's the best kind of block. Solo.
And perfectly reading the angle. I mean, there were a lot of angles to choose from for Tin Tiamson, but Gamit perfectly reading where that ball was gonna go.
Nice up on Tin.
Good first ball. You know, a little bit under the ball there. Galanza stopped. You know, one more chance. A little too far from the net. And she will get another unforced error. Couple already we saw from Heather Dinoon. Last time from back row. Sheila Lumisip is back on the court. As Lexi mentioned earlier, we've seen better output from Ishii, although she has been contributing on defense. And here she goes.
It's
right on cue.
Off the bench, even on an out-of-system attack. She's also one explosive attacker, going long that time.
I think that's really how to describe Sheila Lumisip, even her Adamson days. Grabbing, explosiveness, and also her athleticism, her vertical. Again, Acuña knowing where to be. Broken play here. Galanza block. Ball still good. And Jel go up like we said. Why not set her up? Good stop by Tin Tiamson. Back row, Erica Santos. We like this rally. Where will Jel go? Tiamson! Good defense from Cignal and from Creamline. One more time for Tiamson, picked up again by Valdez. Oh, and finally Gamit this time with that dunk. 2 straight points from Mitch Gamit.
But both teams showing up big on the floor defense. But Gamit has been quick to transition, making herself available in offense. And that's a luxury right now for Cal Negrito, knowing that she has a middle to set up.
Erica Santos again going cross. And that one too long. Creamline is up by 2 and we are at our second technical timeout.
Their highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
See on your screens, Alan Acero of the Ribisco team, obviously cheering for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
And he is waiting to be able to award his team again. Yet another medal, but not if Cignal can stop it. And so far, Cignal is playing solid also in this third set. It's just Creamline is playing their usual game. Tiamson blocked this time. Another chance here for Cignal. Acuña. And it's that quick pace sets that have been working for Cignal.
Right. They will need more of that. Attacks coming from the middle because it disrupts the timing of the floor defense of the Cool Smashers. But they will need better passing for that.
Negrito going to Galanza, and that's good enough. Quick point for Gemma. That's her 11th. And
Simple cross-court attack there for Galanza, avoiding the blockers, no support in the floor defense of Cignal. And these are the points that Cignal, or rallies rather, that Cignal wants to keep alive and try to keep it long.
Tama. I mean, we know the caliber of Cignal, pero pahirapan man lang nila, I think. They really need to just have long rallies and get better chances that way. Oh, called inside by the line's judge. That called right for the line, and MG Chelgumaba with 19 points. Oh, I think they're calling for, are they going to be challenging it? Timeout.
Yung spot ni ngayon, isang line, saka isa dito. Ang depensa natin nakaganon, walang kukuha niya. Okay? So kailangan may come over dito, okay? Pero kailangan pumuntos muna tayo sa atake natin, ha? Sige, pasa muna ulit, pasa muna ulit. Ay, tsagay niyo lang, ha? Tatlo lang, ha? Okay?
O, simulan ulit natin sa
1 point na tayo muna ulit, ha? Pasa muna tayo, pasa muna.
Pasa! Let's go, let's go!
Cignal has to attack better. That's the only way for them to build back their momentum. Because defense-wise, really no problem. As you see some of the Cool Smashers on your screens.
And again, Tots found the camera. And we've heard it at least 3 times in 3 separate timeouts. Really the importance of the pass, which is the Waterloo. Yan yung parang weakness ng Cignal. They're number 9 in the receiving.
The time better pass coming from Tiamzon and an activation to Erin Pangilinan.
Creamline back on top by 2. And we're getting closer to the end of this 3rd set. So Cignal really needs a string of points here. Tough serve there from Jalcayuna.
An attack error there for Gemma Galanza. Not the system set, difficult for her to convert.
This is what Cignal needs, especially with Jalcayuna at the service line.
And a complete front row, you have Erika Santos, Tim Tiamzon, and Erin Pangilinan.
Gemma Galanza going up for the hit. Oh, talino lang talaga.
A quick side outs coming from Creamline, and that's the reason why they are on the lead right now. They're not allowing Cignal to at least keep the rally alive.
Quick, and Michelle Gumabaw, you're talking about how they need to speed things up on the Cignal side, but Mitch Gumabaw siguro naramdaman niya they're going to go for quick attacks, and she's exactly where she needed to be.
Again, she is a good blocker, and blocking is all about anticipation and timing. Take a look at her really wait for Cayuna to set up Pangilinan.
And another good save there. Chance here for Cignal. Right pin now. Santos is sending the ball over. It's still good. One more chance for HD. Erika Santos is dug. Again, Gumabaw, this time with 2 blockers on her. And Creamline just keeps on coming. But again, yung mga ganyan, basta pahirapan mo man lang. Cignal really kept that rally going, but Creamline now up by 4. Very dangerous situation for Cignal.
Pasa muna ulit tayo, ha? Kailangan lang ma-convert natin ng puntos yung atake talaga, ha? Sayang, nandun lagi. Meron tayo, ha? Sige, go.
Tara, tsagayin natin. Tsagayin natin. Isa-isayin natin. Kaya natin yan. Go, go. Tara.
Smile.
Ikaw lang. Tara.
Much needed time out there for the HD Spikers. As you see that last sequence, Eliza Valdez getting that point through the hands of Lalong Isip. They needed a chance to breathe and just regroup because this is already danger zone for Cignal. Creamline just 4 points away in taking the bronze medal. So they will need more consistency and efficiency in their execution, talking about Cignal.
That's a good first ball. Starts with that. Tiamson is blocked. Another chance here. Broken play. Tin will go again. And the blocking of Gumabo and Panaga. They knew that Tim Tiamson will get the set.
Cignal has to realize Gumabao is a good blocker. They want to avoid their offense on Gumabao and try to find other combination plays because Gumabao is one blocker that is very difficult to challenge on the net.
We got Ethan Arce coming in now and Judith Abil for Cignal. Ordiales also on the court. So some shuffling happening here. Still the blockers of Cignal doing their job here. Gumabao stopped by Denura. Easy for Cignal. Arce sending the ball over. Gumabao again! Just with the flick of that wrist, Gumabao. 21 points for her today.
And Gumabao going through the holes of the blocking of Cignal. She has been going long, finding the holes. She has been highly successful.
And Mitch Gumabao definitely championing this crusade. Let's put it in context. This is a team that has never not ended up on the podium, like you said. They also came out of a 5-set loss and then a sweep by the same team. That's why they're playing at this level, Creamline. Just almost unstoppable. And that service ace by Gemma Galanta sets up Creamline. Multiple bronze medal points here. They can smell the win, and so can the crowd. Abil sending it over. Negrito pushing it to Eliza Valdez. Ball still good. One more chance. Valdez goes again. And
Eliza Valdez off the ball.
I think somebody was at the net. And that is how this game and this match will end. A bronze medal won by virtue of a net fault from Cignal HD. I think it was written for Creamline. It was meant to be theirs from the way they performed. Starting with the first point of the first set. Let's take a look at the point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered brightening lotion.
Oh, what a fight there for Creamline from start to finish. Starting really strong and ending really strong, especially in that second set. A set that Cignal could have won. But Creamline sweeping Cignal in this bronze medal match.
You can say it was a much-deserved win here by Creamline. And we'll talk more about this match after the break. Stay right there. A sweep by the Creamline Cool Smashers to win the bronze. Different story when they first met, so this is a retribution for the Cool Smashers. They will go home with a medal once again in our preseason on-tour series here at the PVL. Talk about that third set.
think for the Creamline Cool Smashers, they started aggressive right away. They know that if they give an opportunity for Cignal to build on momentum, they'll have a more difficult time. So they did their job. They stayed consistent, and that's the reason why they were able to get the game in just 3 sets.
That second set was really the highlight of this entire match, how Creamline was able to just come from behind and take it, and that's why we said they really deserved this bronze medal win. Let's turn it over to Lexi Rodriguez now, who is with our player of the game.
Thank you, Chiki and Ayel. I am with the player of the game, none other than from the Creamline Cool Smashers, Michelle Gumaba with 21 points, 16 attacks, 3 blocks, 2 aces, and of course a 41% attack efficiency. MG, you know, all conference long, you've been a picture of consistency, double digits almost every game. What personal standard do you hold yourself to that allows you to, you know, deliver in such a good manner all throughout the conference?
It really just starts in practice. Every day you just have to go in and work hard and have that mindset that you want to contribute to the team no matter how that looks, and you have to just be confident when you enter to the game and listen to our coaches all the time and to our teammates.
Now, you know, every medal has a story. You always end up on a PVL podium finish. What does this bronze medal, what does this story tell to the Creamline's journey all throughout this preseason tournament?
For us, it's another blessing, you know, to be able to finish in the podium this season. Since 2018, Creamline, when I joined Creamline, we've always been there, whether it's at the top, at second, or for the bronze finish. You know, Creamline has always been consistent, and I am very grateful for this team and grateful for all the blessings that we have. Finishing bronze may not be our best finish, but it is our destiny for this conference, and we're very thankful and blessed to be here. And this is our story, and we're very blessed to be able to tell it. And we're really thankful also for no added injuries to our team for this season. So to be able to finish healthy for all of us is what we always wanted naman din.
Absolutely. Now, there's lots of fans watching in the MOA arena, and I'm sure you guys are excited to greet each and every single one of them. Is there anyone that you'd like to greet? Maybe a message to the Creamline Cool Smashers fans?
Well, first of all, I want to greet Ella, our teammate. A happy birthday! Ella De Jesus, happy birthday to my family who's here and to all the fans of Creamline here at the arena. Thank you so much for watching all over when we've been on tour. Thank you for consistently watching and supporting our team. Thank you. Dahil sa inyo, nakakainganyo talaga maglaro. And dahil sa inyo, patuloy na na-inspire kami maglaro. So maraming salamat sa inyo lahat na patuloy na sumusuporta sa Creamline. Walang sawa na nag-cheer para sa amin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, MG. Congratulations again to you and the rest of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Chiki and Ayel, let's close this out as we go for the battle for gold.
Thanks so much, and once again, congratulations to Michelle Gumabao and the rest of the Creamline Cool Smashers for again making it to the podium. And let's take a look back at the match that was. Ayel.
We mentioned it on top of the coverage. Creamline is a different team when it is whether in the finals or the battle for bronze, and they're showing right away. They stepped on the gas from the first set. They have never slowed down. Cal Negrito orchestrating the offense smoothly. A lot of attackers coming up big. Michelle Gumabao, Gemma Galanza, some activation. Eliza Valdez, some activations in the middles as well. But again, it was a team effort for them for Cignal. As we mentioned, they had the opportunity in the second set. They had 4 set points to take advantage of. But again, this is a rebuilding team. We mentioned it as well. A lot of new players in their lineup still trying to adapt the system. Two of their core players in Vanny Gandler and Don Macanili-Catindig is not on their lineup. I mean, just the same with the Cool Smashers. They don't have BTL, Tots Carlos, and Bernadette Pons, but you deal with what you have as of the moment. And for the Cool Smashers, this bronze medal is another proof of their continued excellence throughout the years. Just the consistency of working hard, showing up, and executing better as the game goes on, and that's the reason why they were able to sweep Cignal in this bronze medal match.
Yeah, again, Cignal should look at the entire picture, not just the way they performed in this game, but how they have performed in this preseason tournament. They topped their pool, and they really showed how, despite all of the roadblocks and the setbacks, the challenges, they have been able to come together and play well as a team. Look at the numbers here. Not bad. Very impressive for even for Cignal, despite the sweep.
Cignal keeping it close in terms of attacking. They have 43 against the 47 of Creamline, but Creamline in this match, as we mentioned, they did their homework. They knew the tendencies. They were able to register 11 kill blocks against the 7 of Cignal. Serving was their biggest strength in this match. 6 service aces for them, making it difficult for Cignal to be in system. No service aces for Cignal, knowing that they are a good serving team, and Cignal committing more errors. They have 15 against the 11 of Creamline.
So something for Cignal to also remember, you don't see directly from the stats, but that means really the weakness of Cignal, which is their receive, is still a factor, something that they have to think about moving into the invitationals, where they will also be showing up. But before that, the reason why the many fans here at the MOA are excited, they have a great doubleheader coming up, is the battle for gold between PLDT high-speed hitters and the Cherry Tigo crossovers right here at the MOA. On behalf of Alexi Rodriguez, Ayas Raniero, and our director Marvin Chavez, and all the men and women of Cignal, this has been Chikiro Puno. Thanks for joining us. Stay right there for the battle for gold. Creamline wins the bronze.